3 minutes。不要啊，这样可以。有吗？有灯光吗？有 light？ 3 minutes。这个有用吗 ？Is this work?
We need the remote.
Oh, yeah, okay.
To turn on the volume. Yeah, it's brighter. He look even younger.
Younger, of course. Yes. 对啊，你的声音关掉。诶，小声一点。Oh, 3 o'clock. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin. Okay, today we're gonna introduce you how to open a shop. So we have 1, 2, 3 different topics, and we will go for the details later. Okay, so last week we do the live stream, and so many people asked so many questions. And last time is my first time to do the live stream, so kind of nervous, my head's shaking like that. But right now, I think we can talk more. That's second time for me, so a little bit nervous, not like super nervous. Okay, so let's talk about this. So if you have any question, you can do the chat room, right? Is that chat? Chat. So you can text that, and I can reply you later. Every time when I finish this, if I finish this, we can do some Q&A here. We can reply your answer your question. I got it. Okay. So first of all, how to find a shop? Boom. How? Before you open a shop, you need to find the location first, right? So first, your neighbors. For example, like school. Oh, I need right now. So I can move this, right? Oh, I can move this first. Right here. Okay. First, about the location. Neighbors. About neighbors, we will look for some different type of categories. For example, like a supermarket. Super market. School. SCHOOL. Schedule. A school. Okay. And then mall. And also the resident area. Resident. A lot of people do live here or not, something like that. And also your competitors. And if you open next to the office, that's not bad. 7, restaurant. Okay, so like those kind of different elements in your area. So that will definitely help you a little bit. For example, like the supermarket, if you open, some kind of, just for example, like Target, Walmart, that kind of supermarket in that area, definitely you will have more people, right, in your area. So that is good thing too. For school, the summer vacation or winter vacation, they will be off for sure. So if you live in a really north place, for example, like Chicago or somewhere really cold, right? The only uh, thing the people will like to drink a lot is definitely the summertime, and they live in the school. They will leave. They are not there, right? So there's no people during the July or August. That would definitely you have to create something different ideas to attract the people more. So that means you have to do some winter drinks more or some kind of different dessert to fulfill the school. So if you open next to a school, that will happen. So you have to consider it. So make a decision. Okay, good. More. It's not bad, but the weekday, good. Weekday no good. So sorry about that. Weekday, but weekend, it's definitely you have a lot of people, right? So if you have a chance to open in the mall, it's really good chance for you. So that's a good place. And also about the resident area. So that would depends on if you open a shop, a lot of resident behind that. You definitely have some school, right? Like senior high school, that kind of things. And also they will have more like family business. So probably you have to prepare some big table, something like that. So residents, you have to consider that too. Competitors, number 5, that's important too. So some place they don't have any competitors. That is the first one. So you will become the first one to open the shop in that area. No matter it's food truck or just restaurant and put some drinks or that kind of things, you will be the first one. But if you have so many competitors that also represent this area, have a lot of boba tea drinker. So that one we will talk about this later. Number 6, office, like to go business. So if you sell some food over there, it's definitely good. Plus the drinks earn a lot of money too. Restaurant. Number 7, restaurant is important because the restaurant bring the people go out to eat, right? So people will gather in the restaurant during the lunch or dinner, and after the food, they will try to have some drinks. If you open next to like Japanese restaurant, like some ramen restaurant, and after they finish the salty things, and after that, next door is a drink shop. Why not, right? So they will take some drinks. But if you open next to some restaurant, a really big restaurant, they already have a drink service, a lot of alcohol, that kind of things. So probably you open next door to that you have to think about that. So based on this, you can make a decision. But before that, I think you can do this. Wait. You can try to numerize everything. So you can see this paper carefully, okay? First is the school. So numerize means we use numbers to make to help you to make a decision. So that kind of things, so many elements. If we can numerize that will definitely get better. So that one, let you see this. I think we have this post in our Facebook, right? Okay, great. Okay, like the school there, like 10 points. If you have some college, I will say 10 points. And if you have some high school next to you, 7 points. So for example, if you open a shop here, and they have 2 high school next to you, so I will count 14 points, of course. And you have to calculate how many people in the school also, And 5 points for junior high, elementary, no school, 0. Because if you open a lot there are a lot of elementary school students, they don't spend money that much, And also if you open here, elementary school, next to that, you have to create some toy, something they can play like a table game, something like that. So you can try to see this. The second one is good too. There's a competitors. So competitors, if you have less competitors, probably the numbers should be higher. But it's difficult to say if you have so many competitors or less competitors. What's the point? Because even you have a few competitors next to you, and they create the boba market in that area. So the people were familiar with boba tea drinks already. So that means when you jump into that, all you have to do just get more information about your competitors and try to make a little bit different from them and make special and jump out. That's all. So that's not bad too. Okay, so that one should be really important for the first priority. Let's move back this again. Good. So that's so convenient, you know. Hey, wait. So location, just like that. So you have to numerize that to help you to make decision. Good? Okay, number 2. So I need to cross this up. Number 2, population. Okay, so that's related to the people. You have to see the density, the people's density, and also you have to see the culture. Okay, so I think I can do that. Again, I have to back and forward again. Sitting here, okay. We will find the easy ways to use that. Otherwise, you know. Okay, so population. B. Population. So first, we will talk about the density, or how many people there. So for some town, some city, they have like 70,000 people. Okay, so you will get this number first. Of course, more number is definitely better. The second one, B, culture. So they have some Asian cultures, Mexican cultures, right? Latin culture, every different culture, Japanese culture also. So if your area have so many different type of people, so that means it's definitely like a mix. So no matter what you open, right? So they will have some basic customer. So that one is also you have to think more, you know. For example, like when I went to Tennessee and that area, they don't know about the tea. Most of the people, they are local people, and they don't know that much about boba. So you have to transfer your menu into more like friendly to them, because the black ball, some people just feel, ooh, they're so black. They haven't tried it in their life. So you can transfer your iced tea into some fruit tea, or you can make some ice, or you can make some mochi donut. So to match that area, that's really important. So that is number B. Even Starbucks open the Starbucks in Taiwan, they change a lot of menu too. So make it more match to that area, that culture. That's pretty normal. Last one, that's the most important thing, I think. Age. So, you know, you cannot open a store in a town. The average age is 2 years old, right? So it's really crazy. So 3 years old can open a kindergarten, probably. Okay. So age is important. If they have more like a younger people, they will definitely like some creative drinks, like some beautiful things, colorful things, sweet, something like that. But if you service the area, the average age is like 50 years old or 40 or more, so you have to change your menu and strategy a little bit. So that one affect your business for sure. And this drinking business so far is pretty young business. So under like 40 years old, most of people, they really want to try that. But when you go above some age and they're not so happy to try some new ideas, just barely. So do not ignore this, so important. Number 2, population. Good, let's go back to this. Phone, we have phone, oh my God. Here. New size. Okay. Again, we have to do that again. I will break this. Okay. Up here. It's impossible to. Let's forget it. I got later on to do that. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry to interrupt. Okay. Size. Oh, okay. Please help. Okay, size is important too. So the ideal size is between 1,500 square feet to 2,000 square feet. So that's ideal. Just I feel it's really good, you know. So not like too big, not too small. It's really handy, you know. So if that's too small, like less than that, or larger than that, you have to think a little bit more to try to make your store make more beautiful. Okay, the size of the building you definitely relate to the rent, right? Of course, larger, more expensive for sure. And number 3, seat rate. Okay, let's explain one by one. Okay, so like this size, if you more than that, that will become too big, and the seat is too much. You cannot feel that. So also you have to pay more rent too, and also about the seat rate. That's the important thing. So for example, like pizza, okay, pizza business. So like this business more definitely allow people to go and dining. Sorry about that, not dine, dining. D-I-N-E. So like for example, like pizza shop, the to-go business is probably like 90%. The dining probably like only 10%. So they don't really have that much seat for the people, right? So if you open a pizza shop, you have a really big area. Probably you have to create a different type of the food adding to that, and make people can sitting there to enjoy your food, so you can feel your store, because the space is for people, right? And also for the environment too. So for the Boba business, to go or dining, probably like 60%, 40%. Some area is like 80, 20. So you have to understand your area, your the people's behavior or something like that. That will become a little bit different. So like this, if you open an area like that, 80-20. So when you have a 25 square feet store or 2,800 square feet, so that will make too many empty seats. So now probably you can add a dessert like bingsu, snow ice. So let's talk about bingsu or snow ice, and that to go will be really less, probably like 10%, because that's ice. Raw ice cream, that's ice. Dessert. For the dining, you will definitely have more than like around like 90%. So when you add this and with this, you can fill the store. So we have to use. You can come here. Yeah, you have to use your area efficiency. So we don't try to make your store is too big, and you cannot fill the people in. So you have to calculate this. So everything is numbers. Good? No problem? Okay, we have this. That's pretty good. Okay, so this one's good. So I can pa like that, right? Pa. Number 1. Number 4, the last one. Pre-owned or new. So that is a little bit critical for the budget, for the cost. That's so important, because if you have some really good spot and they work, the previous owner they work for coffee shop, and now you want to transfer the coffee shop into tea shop. That's so easy. So I think less than 6 months or 3 months. I need to double confirm this. If less than that, even the inspection will be easy to pass. So that means you can open the store like 2 months or 1 month, or just really fast. And also the equipment, the sink, the boiler, the hot water tank, pipe, fire, everything will be almost ready. All you have to do, just redecoration a little bit, remodel a little bit, not too much, and then you can run the shop. So pre-owned is definitely good. And the cost of the pre-owned, I have to say around like water. Around that much. Regular average price, I don't know your area yet, so basically it's around that price. So during the pandemic, a lot of people they try to sell the shop, and when they sell the shop, they use a really low price to sell out, because they have to pay the rent, right? So if they sell out that, they don't have to pay the extra cost. That's called opportunity cost, right? So I heard some store in Katy, they can sell like 20,000, 10,000 for like 1,500 square feet, something like that. So it's pretty cheap. So they use another 30,000 to open the shop. So the total cost is like that much. That's really rare. So if you have this chance, you have to grab it, So that's really good. But for the new shop, it's definitely like that much. probably more. Some shop they open like almost half million, you know. And then also you take a long time because everything you need to build out that. Later on we will talk about that because that's for the beginning. Before you have a shop, want to open a shop? Okay, go to see the location. If you are looking for the location right now, and you have to, I mean, you have to go over everything like that, like this. Become more confident and don't panic. So just think like this. Okay, so that's pre-owned and new. Oh, good, good. So that's the first thing is how to find a shop. So you have to think about your neighbors for sure, and then about the people over there, the culture, the age, right, and how many people over there. The density is important too. Size, about your store size. If that's too big, too small, what you gonna do? So what is the ideal size and how much the cost for that? And number 4 is the pre-owned or new store. So if you buy the pre-owned store or new shop, that's so different, and the time costs money too. So that's pretty much difference. So right now we can answer some question. I can't hear what you say. Really? Okay. How about now? How about right now? I need to read a text. Okay, good. Okay, any question? Any question? All right, Sam. You know your noodle is really good. You know, I like that. Okay, good. No question. We go to the next topic. Good. Okay, let's do that. So next is negotiation. So imagine that you have you're already looking for some area. Oh, this shop so good. Okay, now we go to the next step. So when you find a right location, good location, now we go to see the negotiation part. So let's go this. So we have to mark this. This we all down. Boom, boom, boom. Last we go to here. Contract. Okay. Contract. Okay, so usually the contract you will write like 10 page to 15 pages. Before a long time ago, probably like 40 pages. That's a lot. But basically, the most of the details you cannot really understand that. If you're a lawyer, of course, that's fine. But without any experience, you need to find a lawyer. Boom. So you find a lawyer. What you gotta do? Do 3 things. Check. Modify. Okay. And negotiate. And talk. Okay. Oh, some people ask some question. Let's answer that first. Question. Yeah. Hi, Mike. Hi, Mike. Oh, you live in Houston. Oh my God. Welcome here. I can have some someday for you. Okay. Yeah. So what's your question? I can. Hmm? 第一个问题 first. Yeah. Let me check. Sorry about that. I cannot. Do I need a location for my shop to apply for license? Right. This question. Yes, of course. Because you have to sign the contract, and then you can have the working permit, blah blah blah, like that. Hi. Okay, so of course you need to have that. Yeah, because during the whole process, you need to sign the contract. Yes, exactly. But that's for open the physical shop. But if you sell online, if you sell food truck, the license just different. You know, you don't really have the location, right? So it depends on what type of business you want to do. But right now, find a shop is like a location place. You know, so for the food truck, that's definitely you cannot say easier because food truck is so tired, and every time you have to drive your food truck to everywhere to schedule the location, where you can sell, when you can sell, and also after you sell it, you have to go to some place to clean and reject a lot of things. Super tired. So that is not so easy to start, but it's cheapest way. I mean, it's really cheap. It's really cheap. Say for big shot 什么意思? Yeah. brick shop. Wait a minute. 快 brick 什么意思？对啊 brick shop physics shop. Okay, so if that physics shop, of course you need to have the license, right? And also, even you want to do the construct or remodel or something like that, you still need to have the license to like working permit or something like that. So everything should be follow the that kind of thing. Boom, 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 like that. So we will talk about that really fast. Okay, good. 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 Good? Good? Okay, let's talk about next. Okay, so we talk about lawyer, right? Okay, so let's do this. So about lawyer, you need to check the contract for sure. Number 2, modify the contract. Oh, legal license, we don't do that. Okay, so let's talk about this first, and then I will reply your question. I'll answer your question later. Okay, so check, modify, and talk. So check means you check the document. So even that 10 page, you still have to pay around like the regular price, average price like that. You know, it will be up and down. So it depends on your area. The different lawyers, different, more experienced, more expensive for sure. And modify that document definitely more than the read. So that will become a little bit more. And also, yeah, thank you. Okay, also about the talking. So when they have some, because in the contract they will have a lot of trap. A lot of trap. So you have to be really careful because everything you sign in United States, you have to be really careful. Okay, so about negotiation, the talk, you have to spend around that much or more. Yeah, so definitely will be up a little bit, I think, because they can, the lawyer can negotiate that for you based on their knowledge and skill. So that total like 3,000. Of course, you need to pay that because if you don't pay that, that also means you're a lawyer. It's fine. But most of the time, we will suggest the people to find a lawyer to read the contract, a lot of things, because we face so many, really interesting situation. Okay, like the contract, we say. Let's back to the contract. Okay, so that's lawyer because we talk about contract, we talk about lawyer. Well, now we can back to contract. So like contract, you have to care about like the garbage fee, and also the free rent. Free rent is important, So most of I think average free rent is like 2-3 months for sure. But I have an experience in Maryland, and their free rent is like almost like 8 months, something like that. And also the landlord gave them the money, probably like 200, like that much. And the total cost we spend is that much. And we have free rent too. So basically, open that shop is almost without any cost. But basically, but I remember their rent is like more than like that much. They're opening in a really good location. I can show you the picture later, So because we have TV here. Okay, so free rent, some people, they don't really understand how to negotiate that. So I would suggest you find a lawyer to help you a little bit. So that is a contract thing. Good? Okay, so let's talk about next. Let's see here, contract and lawyer. So we'll talk about the drawing. Boom. Okay, so because before you open the shop, you need to prepare this, like blueprint or something like that, and then you have to hand this into to the city mall. They will give you the working permit, license, something like that, so you can start to work for the shop. That means you need to find the people, like architecture or some kind of someone can draw for you. So that is so important. Some people, they're not so experienced or they are lazy, and then that will delay your time a lot. The average drawing time, they have to measure a lot of things. The cost probably like 1 month, half month, 1 month. Some people, I heard that it's wait for 3 months to draw. 3 months. I heard that before. And also, after you draw this, and you have to send to the city hall, boom, boom, probably another month. So let's calculate a little bit. If the free rent is 3 months, you draw 1 month, and city hall another month. So basically, you only have 1 month free rent. So what you gotta do? Because before that, you cannot work. You cannot do the construction, remodel. It's impossible. So you have to get this approved. Get it? So that's why if you let's talk about this. So if you see one shop, this shop so good, I want to have that, and then you talk with your landlord, talk to the landlord. Landlord say, oh, no problem, let's go inside here to take a look, blah, blah, like that. They will give you the password, so like the door lock, something like that, and then you can find some architecture or some people to draw for you that moment. So you can bring that people to the store before you sign any contract. And then if you really like this shop and you have your good lawyer with you, so you can start to drawing. So before you sign the contract. So the time you sign the contract, the timing to sign the contract, that's important. If you sign too early, that will cost you more money, 2 months rent just here. So you have to negotiate like that and try to delay the time. And then make the draw happen. Some city hall, I think, when you're heading to there, I think you don't really have to sign a contract agreement with that. I forgot, but I think this is why you have to request from the lawyers or something like your city hall, so they will tell you that. But basically, you can save this time during the negotiation. So that is the all things about negotiate. So we have a lot of details inside here. So we don't really talk too much here, but some of the information is really critical, but that will help you to save some money. So if you follow this, you can save at least like 1 month for sure, free rent. Or if you find good people ahead, so it can save you probably more month. So every month you pay the money, pay the rent. So that will save your money. Good? Any question? Yeah, we finished this, right? So negotiation, contract, lawyer, and blueprint. Good? Okay, if anyone have some question or they ask something, just let me know and I can answer that. Okay. Good. Oh, I look so young. Basically I'm 37 years old. So next year will be 38. Another year will be 39, and then 40. Oh my God. Good. Okay, let's go to the final topics. Finalize. Okay, final. Yeah. Yeah, wait a minute. Okay. So let's do the finalizing. Okay, 好 ，OK， 帮我，对，谢谢 ，OK， 没问题。Good, OK, let's do the finalize. Get ready? OK, good. Finalizing, remodel, for sure. Decoration, equipment, and inspection. So basically, during our previous talk, so when you do the contract and find a lawyer, and also you in the same time you draw that kind of things, and this you can try to find some people or just do some inquiry, so you can start to do that. Okay, first of all, remodel. Okay, for the remodel, you need to have the working permit. So that means after the draw. So before you sign the contract, your draw is almost done. So when you're heading to there, you can easily get the permit earlier. So that will make you feel more time. You can save some money too. So we can do the remodel. So for the remodel, that's a lot of things we need to take we have to talk. First, you have to find really, really good contractor, right? Contractor. That was so important. Some people, they don't have license. Some people, they don't have that much experience. Some people, they don't have, they are lazy, So they will spend a lot of time. They will spend most of time for you. And also, if they lack of experience, so they won't pass the inspection too. So you have to keep redoing again. So constructor, you need to find some experienced one. And also, they can save some money for you. That one should be 5-star. Okay, super, super important. Number 2. Money. How to pay? How to pay for your constructor? Most of the time, some people, they don't really understand this. So they just pay the money in front or 50-50. They don't negotiate that much. And then there will happen one thing. Shoot and forget, right? Shoot and forget. Boom. Forget. That's no good for you. If the inspection say, oh, this wall not good, this table, blah, 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 like that, the fire marshal have some issue, and then they disappear. They gave you money already. So that's why when you pay the money, you need to pay like by skill, by time. So that kind of some details, some skills, we can talk on the ground, So, okay, so about how to pay the money, usually they will do like 40, 30, 30. So based on the water, electric, or different things. So this one should be really be careful because we don't want you almost done in the inspection, have some issue, and then delay your time. Okay, so that's so important. Okay, number 3, how do you spray that? Grease trap. So grease trap is really important for every single store, but that's the money you have to spend. So you have to ask the city hall to see this grease trap have to build in the store or you have to build it outdoor. That's so much different price. If you build it indoor, you need like 100 gallon to 200 gallon. The cost is around like the cost I used to repair 1,000 for like 100 200 gallon. Get it? So if you have to build outdoor, will be up. The price will up to 2,000 or 20,000, not 2,000, 20,000. Yeah. Okay, like that much, and that means that much gallon. So this money you have to spend. So this thing you cannot change, but you need to prepare the money. You need to calculate this money because you need to use your money, use your budget, right? So that's your budget too. Good? Okay, next. I can. Okay, good. Number 4. Still remodeling, okay? Sink. So the sink is like that, like the 3-head sink. You need to have that. Hand sink, how many? Depends on the city. They will, or county, or something like that. They will ask you how many sinks you have, blah, 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 like that. And also about the flow, they have a 0.8, 1.2, 2.0, 2.5, something like that. So different speed or amount. How do I say that? The velocity. No, not like that. But just like that flow. So, and then the total, no matter how many things you have, a lot of things, and then the total amount should be create your boiler tank for the restaurant. So that one we usually use like a 199,000 BTO. So they have 2 versions, the gas and the electric. So the gas, electric, that's different. Yeah, what the heck? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So for the gas, probably you only need 1 set, but electric you need 2. The electric you can put on the wall, but the gas tank will be a little bit bigger. So it depends on your kitchen, how big it is, something like that. The electric is not, it's definitely cheap. How much is it? $800 for 1,000 for electric, right? So you need to probably like a 2,000. How about the gas tank? 3,000, 2,000? 5 to 6,000. Exactly. 5,000. And that one is like 800 for a set, probably 1,000. So you have times 2. So that's the cost you have to spend. Good. Oh, I have to wipe again. Oh, wait for me. Good. Okay. Next, we talk about the decoration. B. There you go. So during the remodel, you have to make your decoration well. So I have to think about that. I mean, what kind of restaurant you want to present? Some people, for someone like me, when I walk into some restaurant, before I eat the food or see the menu, when you open the door, the color, the seat, everything, the decoration will change your mind. They will bring you some emotion. So that is your style. That's your personality. That's the store image. So even the smell, also including the decor things. So if I open the door, I can smell so many coffee aroma, and the color is like a dark brown, that kind of thing. So many trees in the restaurant. So everything should think more during this moment. I think this moment should be really, really important for your idea, because before that, it's like almost like fixed. You have to execute everything, and then use the right way to execute that. If you have not much experience and you didn't follow this, you will lose some money and a lot of time too. I have a customer in San Francisco, and they try to open a shop, and the contract have some issue, so the inspection cannot be passed. So they delay probably like a year or 1.5 years. They sue each other, but eventually they open the shop. It's 2 years later, so they pay a lot of money, a lot of works. So prevent that happen. So you need to prepare well. You need to study on this a little bit, focus on that, and care about your money. Okay, so about decoration is just decorate that. So you can put your personality, your image, or store image, that kind of thing. Different color to use, that's important too. Good? Okay. Equipment. Okay, for the equipment, like your refrigerator. Do you need a walk-in freezer? Deep fry? Fry? Or different type of the equipment. For example, like if you have mochi donut, you need mochi donut thing. Mochi donut, I said mochi donut. If you want to build out the Korean corn dog, yeah, definitely you need to have some deep fry. Do popcorn chicken if you want to do the bingsu. So the equipment, when you go to this equipment, before that you really need to know what you're gonna do. So basically you need to get a lot of information before ahead. So you have that kind of idea already. And then you can purchase some equipment to fulfill that. So also you can add equipment later on. That's definitely no problem. But for something like the deep fry, that lot of things, you need or something like that. So everything should be a little bit more perfect before you open the shop, before you find a location. Okay, so equipment it's really hard to say that. So if you only sell the tea, you don't really have to have too much big place to storage something like cold or icing. Probably just one small one refrigerator with freeze function, and then you can put some frozen food inside here or something like that. So equipment depends on your store, your attitude, not attitude, your idea, and that will match with that. Okay, we can talk about this later. So if you have any question here, okay, so that's equipment stuff. Last one, inspection. So the inspection, that's the last part. So all you have to care is the fire marshal and health department. I mean, everything is important, but those two departments is really, really critical. I mean, really important. So those two will be a little bit difficult to pass. So you have to make it really, really perfect. There are so many details and some skills in here. So we can talk more. You know, you can text us or we can make a phone call if you have some question, because different people, different store have a different situation. We need to go over that a little bit. So we can talk more the details. I cannot say that, you know, here. Okay, that's everything. So based on those things, one thing is really, really important. Okay, so during this remodel thing, we have to start to think about your package. Why? Because boba tea business, the cups, the bowl, even the mochi donut, the box, everything you need to print, pre-made your logo, your image, and that takes 3 months to 4 months. Some people, they spend like 6 months to get their customized things, because you need to have your logo on some like plastic bag or some paper bag or even your hot cup. You don't want to use only plain one, right? So you have to order around this moment. So basically, like remodeling, that takes around like 3 months. And sometimes it's faster, but you have to order ahead. Get it? So if you don't order that, some people just, oh, I almost passed inspection. And when they call us, I want to order some cups. Oh, when you can be here, blah, 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 like that. Super rush. And it's impossible to do that. I have a customer, they air fry like 50 cases cups. And you know, they pay they pay like almost like 8,000 to ship to the air fry to have their own private cups, because they order a little bit late. So you have to be careful about these things, because some product you can get right away, some product you have to wait. Good? Okay, any question for this part? Okay, can you show us a sample of a blueprint? Oh, great. Oh my God, I don't have that on my hand, but I think you can Google a little bit. Later I will text you some like blueprint, what it looks like. You know, just looks like that. I can draw a little bit, you know, but I'm not really good drawer. Let me do that. You know, you will see the like that, until like that, the doors like that, and the tables are like that, like that, and then like, you know, just something like that. Just like a new cartoon. You get that mouth, eyes, you know, they get hurt, you know, so something like that. And that's really, really professional things. You know, I cannot draw it that well, but look cool. Okay, any question? Okay, no problem. Yeah, you're welcome. You know, we willing to help everyone. Anyone can ask any question. You know. Okay, good. So that's almost everything. So let's go over again from the really, really beginning. Okay. So when you open a shop, find a store, the most important thing, the first one, location. You find the neighbors. So you have to check that area. Also, you have to check your population. The density, the cultures, that's important. And then about the size, not your size, about the size of the store, okay? Okay, not too small. So you have to choose the right size that work for you. But before that, I would suggest you research a lot of different information. You want to have a mochi donut, you want to have more like bingsu. Okay, definitely you need to have a really big size, you know, big size. Okay, so and then the number 4 is pre-owned or new. If you buy the pre-owned one, save a lot of time. 1 month, 2 months, open the shop, the free rent, no problem. So you earn the money. But if you have a new shop, they take 6 months, 8 months, sometimes like a year. So that will spend extra money for you. So that money, you spend the money for the rent, not for, you know. So that's first thing. Okay, pre-work. And then during the work, negotiate. So you have to see the contract. And the contract will have so many tracks. So you have to find your lawyer. The lawyer will help you to check that, help you to edit a little bit, and also help you to negotiate with the landlord. So they will save you a lot of things, you know, because those, if they fix, you cannot change. Decoration, remodel, equipment, you can change. But those, you cannot change. Good? Okay, drawing. Oh, that's a little bit important. I forgot to tell you one thing. When you do the drawing, you only draw what we can draw. You know, we don't put a leg on the snake. Right? My English, no problem. English teacher. Okay. Overdo, same thing. 画蛇添足, overdo. Super what? Flower with two flowers. I cannot speak. Okay, but to grip the lily, right? That's extra work. Don't hold too much. No need. You don't put the leg on the snake. Okay. So when you do the draw and you find some experienced people, they will help you to make sure that you can easy to pass that. I think that's no problem. That take 1 month for sure. Okay, be careful. Some people take 3 months. Oh my God, free range just gone. No, that's no good. Okay, after that, and then that's your game. You have to remodel that, follow the inspection stuff. So many details, you know. So for example, if you find some not so much experienced people, my camera. See this, right? So some people, they don't know, they have some curve because the water go here, boom, drop, will move to here. So when some details you won't know because we lack of experience, right? When you were the beginning. So when that happens, you have to break down the bricks, everything, you know, have to redo that again. Probably cost another 1.5 months. So if they do really bad, the master do, I mean the chef, not chef, 师傅怎么讲 ？master， 那个帮忙装修 remodel the worker constructor. My English get bad already. Okay, so constructor, if the constructor didn't notice that or didn't help you to do that perfect, that hurt you, not them. You know, they get the money already. So we have to protect yourself. So you need to understand more to protect yourself. Decoration. No problem. So I think when you have good ideas, you can have more, but beware of the color. So the color affect things. And also you can put some like a tree, the vegetable, not vegetable, tree, flowers, okay? Some, even some people, they put a video game. There's a really interesting shop, I have to say that. There's, they call Space Tea, you know, their tea shop, it looks like a outer space. There's so many things really beautiful. So when you walk into here, you will feel, oh, this really have a style. And you want to bring your friends to here because it's not boring. And they have a video game too. I can play a video game inside here and then play some, have some popcorn chicken and drinks. I can enjoy that afternoon. So, and also some restaurant, they decorate more like a office people. They can work inside here. So it's really quiet, clean, brightness. So the music is not too loud. So what kind of feeling you want to bring to your customer, make them happy, you know, different thing. Okay, and then we talk about equipments. The equipments, you need to understand why you gotta sell. Mochi donut, corn dog, blah, 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 like that. And then the equipment, you can make a decision. And also, if you have any question about the equipment, we can give you some suggestion. But most of the equipment, like a refrigerator, ice maker, they don't buy from us because we sell what we import. Okay, so if you can find here, we don't have to sell for you. Okay, last thing, inspection, important. But if you do everything well here, the inspection just some skills, and I think you can easy to pass. And after that, call us. You know, that's good. Let's make some drinks. Good. Any question? Oh yeah, question. Does he have to be a job by a license? Oh, of course. I think you have to find some licensed architecture first, because that's reliable. You know, just you buy the house by agent. It's definitely better buy the house from from private people, but from normal people. So everything should be try to find a little bit safe way. This game, this world just based on the game is based on the chance. You open next to the mall, it's good, but sometimes just pandemic just happen. So nothing is absolute, right? But if you find some good people to help you, they definitely can create more chance to be successful. Cool, right? Find a good wife is important too. Okay. Forget. I don't care. Yeah, I mean, okay, anything. Yeah. We married to the shop, no problem. Okay. Any question? All good? Okay. We see you next week. After 2 weeks. Yeah. Okay. The next week we will go to the next step. We talk about the menu. Drinks. marketing. That's all. Probably just like that. Good. See you next week. Next week. How do I say that? Next week. So if 3 weeks later I have to say next week. English is so difficult for me. Oh my god. I'm learning, you know. I learned 3 years, 4 years. Next week. In 3 weeks. I just say in 3 weeks, right? Oh my dear God. Okay. Good. So we see you next before week. 2 weeks later. No? See you. Bye bye.